Let's start by warming up. Choose a range of motion that's small and gradually build up. We're going to be moving in lots of different directions to mobilize your body the whole way through. And if you'd like a little bit of music to motivate your mind, elevate your mood as well as your heart rate as we work out, feel free to chuck some music on. Thumb up and rotate from side to side, turning toes and hips. Step forward and circle your arms. Track knees in line with second and third toe. Stay really nice, tall and upright. And see if you can draw bigger and bigger circles as you warm up your shoulders. Reverse that. Circle your arms forward as you lunge backwards this time. Again, track knees with second and third toe. We want to set up good lunge positioning for the rest of this workout. Let's switch to the side. So stepping out to the side, taking a gentle stretch, making this as big or as small as your body feels it wants to. Let's twist. Take one foot behind the other and take a gentle twist through your ribcage over your front thigh. Hips stay square to the front as you revolve from your ribcage. Time to do a basic squat. As you sit back and down, just focus on tracking the knees in line with second and third toes. You can play with reaching the arms out as you stand up to open the chest, or if you just want to focus on your knees today, maybe just keep the hands over your chest or on your hips. Butt sits back, push through your heels as you stand up. Let's change the arms. This time reach forward as you squat. Try and keep your arms as long as possible, and the aim is to get your elbows alongside your ears. But if your shoulders and the front of your body are a little tight, it may not happen. Just go to where you can. Brace the abs so your spine stays long, knees track, second and third toe. Let's set our squats up ready for the workout. Take your feet wider, shift the weight from side to side, again rotating through your rib cage, warming up thoracic spine and the inside and outsides of your thighs. Press through your feet to move yourself from side to side and fire up your feet too. Keep your knees tracking forward in line with your toes so that we have really nice knee alignment. Let's warm up the spine by rolling down, tucking chin to chest, belly pulls in. Roll yourself up and down through your spine and big stretch. Go as slow as you need to and bend your knees a lot if you find it hard to reach the floor. This is a warm-up after all. Bring yourself to the front, bring your knees together, let's come to narrow squat. Press your hands into your thighs and tuck your elbows backwards. So not only are we warming up the inner thighs and your quad muscles, but also we're warming up your arms. Again, press your toes into the floor to fire up your feet. So we really start to feel the connection between feet and brain. Reach the arms forward again. Long arms, belly drawn in so the spine is long. See how far you can reach your arms, but keep your eye gaze forward. Let's come into some body weight squats to start. You can use a weight in your arms holding over your chest if you want, or you can do this pure body weight. You also have an option to hold a kettlebell in your hands and have your arms hanging down if you wish to, but go with whatever feels right for you. We're aiming to do a full minute, but if a full minute feels too much, just like with any of the other exercises during this session, just do as much as you can and rest. Toes should be very slightly turned out, and you're aiming to track your knees with your second and third toes. Butt sits back and belly remains braced so the spine stays long. Time to take a rest. You can either just take deep breaths, you can breathe through your nostrils, in through the left, out through the right, which is calming, or you may take a gentle stretch. The main aim is to take your heart rate down and reduce your stress hormone levels. So breathe and allow your heart to slow. Find a sense of calm as you rest. Time to lunge. So just like in the warm-up, you want to look at tracking your knee with your second and third toe on your front foot. Back knee bends down towards the floor. Abs are braced so you have a nice long spine, and try and keep your pelvis really nice and stable. Use a weight or none at all, up to you. Time to take a rest again. Take some deep breaths. Again, use your nostril breathing if you wish. Breathing in through the left, out through the right. See if you can allow your heart to slow again and find a sense of calm. Let's lunge to the side. Option to use no weight at all and just to use your body weight, or hold a weight on your shoulder. You also have the option to hold a kettlebell on the outside of your leg. Knee tracks with second and third toe on the bending knee. Abs are braced so that the back is nice and long. Drive through your foot as you come up and feel your glutes squeeze. Switch sides. Take a well-earned rest. Come back to your breath. Find your space. Let's do a row with a lunge. As you step back, brace the tummy muscles so the spine stays nice and long. As you draw the elbow back, pull the elbow up and back towards the ribs. Keeping the core engaged, the glutes squeezed so the pelvis stays really nice and stable. We want a nice long line from tailbone to the crown of your head. Take a rest. We're going to do the other side shortly. The same exercise, just turning onto the other leg. Breathe. Allow your heart rate to slow. Find your calm. Let's row the other side. So again, think about squaring the hips. Knee tracks with second and third toe on the front leg. Abs are braced, so you've got a nice long tailbone to the crown of your head. And see how still you can keep your upper body as you row that elbow back, working strongly into the back of the shoulder and your triceps. Take a rest. If you haven't tried nostril breathing yet, maybe try breathing now as your heart rate slows. Pinch your nostrils, and then as you breathe in, release the left. Pinch the nostrils, and as you breathe out, release the right. This allows you to find calm and allows your nervous system to calm down very quickly. Squat with bicep curl. So knees again track over second and third toes. Abs are braced, so as you come up and down, your spine stays nice and long. Draw the weight towards your chest, keeping the elbows tucked into your ribs. You can use a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, and if you don't have weights, you can use a bottle of water or a bag or anything that works for you. Drive through your heels and squeeze your buttocks as you stand up to get a little bit more out of this. Keep focusing on drawing the tummy muscles inwards and upwards too. Take a rest. You choose how you rest this time. By now you'll know what to do. Just find your calm. Let's work the triceps and add them in with a lunge. Front knee tracks over second and third toe, back knee drops down towards the floor. Belly muscles drawn in so the spine is long. Keep the elbows pointing forward and just in front of your ears. As you drop the kettlebell down or the weight down behind your head, keep the chest lifted and the elbows squeezed to the front. Change legs and do the other side. Take a well-earned rest. Lateral lunge with weight. You can do it with body weight if you wish, if your legs are particularly tired. Again, try and track your knee with your second and third toe on the leg that steps out. Abs are braced so the spine is long, shoulders back and down, chest is lifted. Drive through your foot and squeeze your buttocks each time you come up to really fire up those leg muscles. Time to rest. Again, choose. Breathe, stretch, nostril breathe. It's your call. We're almost there. Let's elevate your heart rate and work the whole body with a squat and overhead press. Knees track with second and third toes. Press through your heels and squeeze your butt as you come up. Each time, use your legs to powerfully push the weight above your head. So rather than your arms doing all the work, your legs are contributing quite a bit too. Strong exhale, pull your tummy muscles into your spine to aid with that contraction. If your knees drop out, push through the inside of your feet. And if your knees drop inwards, push into the outside of your feet. You want a nice, neutral knee alignment. Rest. Let's bring your heart rate down. You're definitely going to need it after that last one. Breathe. Find your calm. Let's lunge forwards and backwards with the same leg whilst you twist your ribs over alternate hips. As you step forwards and backwards, check the knees, track with second and third toe, so you've got a nice stable knee alignment. Abs stay braced, and when you revolve, you turn from your rib cage and keep the pelvis nice and square in line with your knees. Now do exactly the same, but on the other leg. So if you just worked your right leg, move to your left. Take a rest, find your calm, and breathe. Final exercise, we're almost there. So a squat with a pickup. As you squat down, check your knees stay nice and alignment with your toes. As you stand up, brace your abs and stand up really tall. So you're lifting by coming up and down through a squat rather than tipping forwards and backwards in a big way through your spine. Drop the hips, keep the chest lifted. Use your exhale to pull tummy muscles in as you lift. For a final heart pump, you also have the option to pick the weight up and put it up over your head as I just did. But if you're a little pooped like I am after this session, then just stay with picking the weight up and bringing it up to hip height. As you progress, you can always do a little bit more. You can also play with picking up with one hand or both hands. As long as you're still moving and squatting well, it's perfect. Well done, we're there. Take a rest. You've just done 10 minutes of high intensity activity with a little rest in between to allow your heart rate to calm and take your cortisol, that's your stress hormone levels, down in between. So we're really looking after our body. Now we need to finish with a really good stretch. Breathe, allow the heart rate to slow, and let's get ready to stretch. So let's start by stretching the hamstrings. You have an option to rest the hand on the knee or the hands on the floor, and just gently bend the knee and straighten. Pulling the thigh muscles, the quads up towards your hips to make sure we don't hyperextend the front knee. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, drop your head to release the neck. To make this feel more comfortable, you can turn the back knee out slightly and it will open up your hips. Step your feet out wider and then turn yourself round to bring yourself into a wide-legged forward fold. From there, drop the hips, turn your toes slightly out to open through your hips. Then lengthen again back into your wide-legged forward fold. As you drop the hips, gently push the knees out with your elbows. And as you fold, draw your tummy muscles in to support your lower back. Those that feel particularly bendy, if you want to come into Hindi or garland as you come down after your forward fold instead of just hovering, you're more than welcome to do so. Turn your toes to the other side of the mat, and let's bring ourselves back into hamstring stretch on the other side. This might feel completely different. Just go with what feels right for you. So whether you rest your hand on your thigh again, whether you drop the knee out a little bit more, or whether you bring your hands to the floor and let your head drop down towards your knee, whatever feels right for you right now is perfect. Remember to breathe in as you lift, and as you breathe out, use that exhale to stretch down the back of your legs, to let your head go, your neck go, and get a full release. Walk yourself back into the center, and let's come back to wide leg forward fold. You have an option to stay there as you did before, or reach your hands behind your back, press the palms up to the ceiling, draw the tummy muscles in, and as you exhale, allow your chest to melt closer to your thighs. Let your head relax down. Then drop the hips just as we did before and lift up. Allowing the hips to move down as the chest lifts up and gently drawing the knees out with your elbows. Have a little move if it feels nice. Bring yourself down into a quad stretch so you can stay seated. Draw the heel in towards your buttocks to feel the stretch in the front of your thigh. If you want more, roll onto the front of your thigh and draw the hip down towards the floor. You also have the option to rest your upper body down to create more stretch across the front of your hip and your quad. Take some nice big breaths and let go. Let's do the other side. Switch legs and come into your quad stretch on the other side. It might feel different this side. Go with whatever feels good for you, whether it's on the bottom, rolling onto the thigh, or reaching forward. Come up to sitting so we can move into a glute stretch. Lengthen your legs out in front of you. Take one leg and rest the foot or the shin just above the knee or just below the knee. Draw the leg inwards so the knee is out at a right angle and we get a stretch through the side of the hip. Sit up nice and tall, or you can hold your knee or under your thigh and lift your chest up. Take a breath and maybe you drop your head down towards your shin to release the back of your neck and in between your shoulder blades. Repeat on the other side. Let's change. It may feel different on this leg, and that's fine. Just go with what feels right for you. Let's come up into a psoas stretch. So bring one leg forward, the other knee is back with the knee on the floor. Square your pelvis, sink into the front knee. Arms reach up over your head and then squeeze your buttocks and tuck the pelvis under in the back leg. Reach the arm over to the side from your rib cage so you get a nice stretch through the side body. We can then take this into a tricep stretch. So hand comes between the middle of your shoulder blades. Other hand can press on the back of the arm, the elbow, or clasp the hands together behind your back. But keep your head in alignment with your spine and really focus on finding the open through the tricep, as well as gently tucking the pelvis under to stretch. Let's twist. Opposite hand to thigh, reach the other arm back. Hips stay square to the front as you revolve from your rib cage. Let's switch to the other side. So exactly the same as before, hips drop, pelvis tucks under, lift, tip from your rib cage. And then take the release into your triceps. One final twist. Again, square the pelvis to the front by squeezing your thighs together. Let's come down to child's pose to stretch the back and twist through the upper back. So butt can be over your hips or all the way down to the heels. Reach the back arm underneath the front arm, underneath your armpit, and just relax your body weight down onto the back of the shoulder. Other hand can be used to support or to reach. Try the other side. Again, choose whether the butt stays over your hips or whether it moves back towards your heels. Bring your arms back into the center, shift your butt back to your heels, and take a really nice big stretch, lengthening the whole way down through your spine. Your body up, tuck toes under, push your bottom up towards the sky, and come into downward dog, pressing hands into the floor, shoulders back away from your ears. Have a little walk through your calves if you want, draw your chest back towards your thighs, wiggle hips and shoulders if you need. Step your feet into forward fold, bend the knees a lot so that you can really allow yourself to hang through your upper body. Hug, hang, or use your hands to support. Gently roll up. Take a big stretch through your chest. Palms forward, roll the shoulder blades back. Clasp the hands behind your lower back, lift an open chest. Drop the head down to release the back of the neck, and then just try looking either way, still holding the hands behind your back and pulling down towards your bottom. Big circle, release through your arms, give yourself a shake, and be proud of what you just did. Well done.